Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that better than anyone.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now. Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
You're right. We both look at this
By the way, if you
problem
guys wonder
very
what I'm
differently
doing,
than
I'm
the
just
people we inherited it from.
I'm using a I'm cleaning between my teeth. I don't know what it's called. The thingy, you know, the thing.
I
thing.
accept.
The
CYNO.
clean between your teeth for
This
stuff.
all began because of Hermanubis. So let's end it with the rite he himself created. Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, he sparred with the city's residents. He and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting over several days, winning the support of many fine people. That group of supporters were some of the first members of the Temple of Silence, and the sparring matches were enshrined as one of our founding rites, the rite of duels. That's where it all began.
Then let's do a 1v1, baby.
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep. So I will permit you to participate in this rite, along with your chosen companions.
3 against 3. Sounds good.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win. And CYNO, both of us must put our Ba fragment on the line. The winner takes them both.
So we can't even lose one, even if it's out of 3? What? Okay, well.
Letting Cyrus leave with one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
None needed. We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus, and consider this past dispute resolved. If you win, I'll return my power to you.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the ceremonial hall tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, technically, since he's a vessel as well, that would mean he has, like, the same power as CYNO, correct?
Well, after how that went, there's
Well,
definitely no
not
turning
same
back
thing,
now.
maybe, but like, I know, Anubis power, I don't know, something.
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
You have to win. You need this power, both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a sign it thinks of you as its rightful owner.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself. Yeah, when you put it that way, I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself. Not every—
Exactly.
Sorry, my finger, sorry, I'm sorry. Let's not get sidetracked. We gotta focus on winning. We'll help you see this through.
The Traveler and I will never lose.
Nah, I'd win.
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the civilization of the rainforest. It's just as Dia said. Prejudice has pushed people apart. But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Ba Moon cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Sethos is any kind of villain. He's just doing what he thinks is best. Tomorrow, everything will be resolved.
We
people
gather on this
gonna come home
day to
soon, so.
perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Hermanubis, as our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst. This is our most sacred of ceremonies, and no disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. It is incumbent upon all to observe the duel with the utmost respect and reverence throughout the proceedings. Representing the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised by your decision, Sethos.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, the Challengers.
Oh, we're starting cool pose as well. Yeah, yeah.
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the order of battle.
Okay.
We come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will become of the defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of Hermanubis himself is at stake here. Now, fight. Fight until the rightful victor is proclaimed.
I'll go first.
Huh? Are you sure?
I'm sure. We want to keep our morals up, right?
I agree. She's very strong. Sending her out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Yeah, we're very strong, but not that strong. Right, guys?
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we. Let's begin.
Do we actually fight?
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
The Traveler. Oh my god, that is the angle and a half. Holy moly. Leave it to me. So I'm just gonna fight some grunts or something, or a boss. What am I doing?
Don't forget, safety first!
Wait, why would...
Hey, you there! You better play nice with her, or Paimon
Why
will
would
make you
Gendro?
regret it!
A
Oh,
little
oh,
bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
that could be just Gendro all of a sudden. Oh, they gave us... What? They put together... What the heck? What? This is vile. What are you guys doing? Why did he give her... No, what is... That's not my Lumine. What is this? Why is this not Max? Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. There you go. Easy.
A swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelists of the second bout to please step forward.
Tainari.
When you're both ready, you may begin.
I wonder if we're gonna play as Tainari.
Let's begin.
Are we?
Watch out!
Yes, we are. Yes!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
We cool, man. Ow! We cool, man. We cool. Is it Oh yeah, of course it's not my Tainari because I don't have this weapon. Otherwise I would have given it to Yanju, obviously. That's one of the weapons I really want though. It would be really nice to have it for Yanju. I haven't played her in a long time. She was like my main DPS for forever. forever ever.
Thus ends the second bout. We will now move to the third bout. Duelists, please step forward.
So we're gonna play as CYNO now?
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the
Why would
terms
we
you
have to
agreed
fight like
upon in
monsters
advance
and
are
now
binding.
whatever.
When you're both ready, you may begin.
I am Sethos, vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the Temple of Silence. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us.
Uh-huh.
Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
I am CYNO, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you, I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid to get blood on his hands. I understand his beliefs well, and I know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself the people of the city. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below. Then I thought of you, CYNO. You and I both wield the same power. The lives we lead could not be more different. Each Ba fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So show me your answer, CYNO. Show me I can be more than my faith, more than the power I wield. Show me the person I can become!
Alright, it's time to
Bring it on!
stop yapping. Let's fight. Come on. Here we go. I'm crush your ass. Never mind. It's a cutscene. Oh, they really do have the same power. Hey, he's more white. Yeah, he's more white. Oh, damn!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer?
Yeah, they really do have the same one. What? Bruh! Okay, spare. Even though he's a bow user. Damn, they cooked me with animation. Like, what is going on? Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
So, but CYNO. Wait, can he even handle two? CYNO?
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence. And from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good, and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long.
We're almost gonna die?
Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Oh, I think it's cooked. So did CYNO just get a buff? I think CYNO's just got a buff.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Yeah, it's over. Well, rest in peace, bro. Dude, CYNO must have got a buff, right, guys? He has 4 fragments. He got buffed, right? Right, guys? He doesn't need a buff. He's strong, though. He's already really strong. He's actually already really strong. Will you come back? I might try to get his weapon. Maybe. That's a big maybe. That depends on how the schedule is looking like.
Hey, Sethos. You'll
It's like
get through
when
this.
Oathkeeper came back around, like the schedule at the time looked really good, so I was like, yeah, I could pick him up.
I know. So
I did.
I'll miss him.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Voice crack. Oh man. I can't get away from the voice cracks, dude. I can't.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point. At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanubis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, CYNO.
I don't think he wants that, though.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader. Sethos, I believe the honor should go to you. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
You really think so?
I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end.
Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots. Sethos. I would like you to succeed Bamun as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.